I'm just gonna read my normal voice because I don't want to do that voice. Brad mentioned that something ahead was hungry after we just finished a battle with some ropers. A horrified smell filled the chamber as the speaker made himself known as Otagus, commonly used as disposal for waste in the Underdark. Ravenously hungry, it attacked us. They were quickly dispatched, but Brad had to retrieve his weapon from inside one of its skeletons. Heading deeper into the ruins, we found a throne room. Covering the walls in the room were statues depicting dragons in different ornate poses. A throne etched with dragon heads for armrests centered the room. Lu Zhongyin was very interested, saying that this was the ancient throne room of the Cloud Empress herself. Upon inspecting, we found the throne was magical, but it was missing a brass orb to complete the magical enchantment. Going deeper into the tunnels, we started to look for the missing orb. Around the corner, Brad encountered some wayward spirits. Thinking we could get the jump on them, we proceeded stealthily. Half of us got into the room before Pax hit a rock or something, and his armor alerted them to the presence. After dispatching the spirits, we found a mirror that had what seemed to be a woman stuck in a horrified pose behind the glass. I reached out with tendrils of magic and shadowed the mirror with dispel magic, leaving a horrified woman in front of us. She wore fine robes and said she had been trapped for more than 1,000 years. She said that she was favored by the Cloud Empress and that the same Empress imprisoned her in this mirror. If she knew about the great dragon blessing we were looking for. And she nodded her head in agreement and led us to what seemed like an underground spring carved with dragon reliefs spewing water forth. She explained that this water can heal wounds, and we took a small break. She then retrieved the missing brass orb from inside of one of the dragon heads. We then returned to the throne room and returned the brass orb to the throne. It shifted and moved to reveal a deeper passage. Immediately, a trio of powerful revenants rose from the passage and attacked us. It was a hard-fought battle, but we won. We went deeper into the passage afterwards, and found that it was a treasure room that was arcanely trapped with power word pain. After rolling on the floor in pain for about a minute, we investigated the room and found that the elixirs and we found shattered elixirs and the diary of the Cloud Empress herself. We decided to leave empty-handed. Hold on, something happened with my computer. We decided to leave empty-handed, but found the passage back had caved in. We quickly found that it had been foul play, and someone purposely caved the passage out. Panicking, we decided to call Secretary Wei. After waiting for a few moments, a portal opened up before us, and we entered into it. Going through the portal, we were quickly accosted by 2 stone giants and Secretary Wei, I believe. And that's the end of the recap.
Alright, thank you very much. So our next recapper is Mint.
Heard.
Alright, we're gonna jump back into the fray and see what you guys can do.
Okie doke.
Right.
So it's Brad. Oh. Okay.
As you see 2 of these giant statues coming alive.
Has it been long enough that my arms are gone?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bonus action. Use my bonus or my key point as a bonus action to engage my super arms.
Okay.
And I'm going to pull my returning spear and step out here right between them and just throw it at it.
Okay. It bounces off of it. Boing!
Gonna take a step forward and stab it with it.
Okay. Boing! Does nothing.
Okay, gonna take 2 more steps back. Got 50 movement, and stand right there with my massive arms.
Fayfine.
I don't have the button.
Yeah, it's not working for some reason. Like usual. Alright, Fayfine, what do you want to do?
Alright, I'm going to step back. And I'm going to go ahead and twin a greater invisibility.
Okay.
On myself and what's her face, Yin?
Okay.
Because she's super squishy, I believe. And that will be it.
Alright, the golem starts to move, it breaks out. It starts to move. It just keeps going. Do you want to stop it in its tracks, Brad?
Of course.
21's a hit as you stop it. It's gonna hold an ability as it starts to charge up.
Alyssa will twin a haste spell.
Okay.
And cast it on Brad and Alfie. And then she will move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to like right here. What's this stuff right here?
It's just like straw and different things. It's just debris.
Alright. And that's she'll end her turn.
It's like rags and stuff.
Do I still have the warding bond from Alfie?
Yeah,
it ended because we took a short rest.
Yes, it only lasts
Okay.
In that hour.
Alright,
But I am going to step to Brad and recast the warding bond. So Brad is a little extra chunky, and I will move the rest of the way.
Alright, as it does cast slow on you. Wisdom save.
Alright.
Natural 1. You are slow.
That's awkward. I was haste. I'm slow.
How does haste and slow work?
They counterbalance each other.
That's normal.
He's
For
just
me,
normal?
Yeah, you're just holding the focus on that.
Well, there goes my extra action.
He only gets, so in additional, the target can only make an action or bonus action, not both. So it's different, actually. So it basically destroys haste. Haste is kind of useless now. Because it now makes you have your speed halved, which is normal, but you can only make an attack, a bonus action, or movement. You can't have both. And you can, if you're choosing an action attack, you only have 1 hit.
Wouldn't you still get the bonus from haste though? Like he would still get the 1 hit because he's slowed. But then you get the extra action from haste.
No.
No, because I already used my action.
But you wouldn't get the extra action, no.
Exactly, the extra action
It's
is locked.
forcing you to make only 1 choice.
That's fine. Well,
Right.
that's it for me then.
Yeah, slow will just counterbalance haste. It makes haste kind of obsolete. Mint. But he can make a wisdom save at the end of his turn, so Alfie can make the wisdom save. See if you can get snap out of that shit. Nope.
Yep.
Alright, Mint.
Ben doesn't like this shit. Doesn't like it one bit. I'm pretty sure he mentioned it last time when we got teleported here that this is not good. This is not what we signed up for. If we want to bug out, everybody fall back to me. I can get us out of here. If we're gonna fight, you need to let me know. And then
Alyssa says she doesn't think this is anything we can't handle.
Only 2 golems.
Okay, so then I'm gonna take it's 10-foot step over here, and I'm gonna Sacred Flame.
Okay. Dexterity. 15, it fails. Takes 28 points of radiant damage.
That's me.
Alright, this other one begins to move. Goes right towards Brad. Brad doesn't have a reaction.
Nope.
Alright. Actually, it doesn't need to go right to you. My apologies. It does have reach. It's got a glaive.
Ooh.
But it is going to use its slow ability. Brad, make a wisdom save. Nice, you succeed as you resist the slow. What the fuck? Oh, so weird.
Okay, so Brad's gonna use all of his abilities and do 2 stabbies to the guy that's closest to me.
Okay. This one? The fresh one?
Actually, no.
It's too late now.
Can I use? Yep. As a movement action, I'm gonna change out my spears to my exorcism.
Okay. 14's a miss.
Okay. As my extra action due to my warding bond, I'm going to stabby again.
19's a hit.
And then
you're
I'm
attacking the fresh one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I am gonna use my smacky for the one that's on Alfie,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use a key point to double it.
Okay. Those 18 and 28 hit.
Beautiful. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay right here, and
Okay, 15.
All right, I am going to Scorching Ray the one that Brad just assaulted.
This one?
Yeah.
15's a miss. 23 and 22's a hit. Nice.
And I'm going to buzz myself over here.
Alright. This one is going to see if it gets a recharge back. It does, but it's not going to use it. It's going to actually strike twice in Alfie.
nope, reaction.
It's still going to attack him. But it's
Fair enough, but I
you're-
still get to attack
yeah,
it.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Yep. Glaive. A 20 get to hit,
That would miss.
and a 26 to hit.
26 definitely
So
hits.
28 slashing.
Holy mother of God. I'll reduce it by 3.
Yeah, you see just a large glaive just slicing you.
It was 25, right? 26
28,
total?
and then minus 3.
28. Okay, thank you.
Alright, Elite's,
Alright, you see Elisa close her eyes. She starts speaking in primordial. Her voice sounding bubbly and like underwater. And then it sounds like cracking ice as she casts Wall of Ice
okay. We're gonna wanna
from the staff. Let me see what it looks like
you
again.
draw it, and then I'll just try to bird for it. If I have one, I don't know if I do or not.
I could do it. Hold on.
It's not a spell I never get that spell ever used. Wall of Ice. Ooh.
Alright. So it's gonna be one wall here. That's 10 feet. One wall here. That goes to right here. That's 10 feet. And it goes through this guy. I forgot they're 10 feet wide.
Yeah, they're big. Big boys.
And if yeah, then from here it will go that way and hit this guy.
That's it.
And no, I think she gets a lot more, but I'll just do one more right here around him. And that will be it. I think they take some damage. Hold on. They have to make a DC 20 dexterity saving throw.
They both fail.
Alright, let me see if it's on my thing so I can just roll it.
You already did. It's 34 cold.
It take 34 cold damage, and this one takes an extra 5. Oh, sorry. This one takes an extra 5 fire damage from my Genie's Wrath. Alright, and that will end my turn.
Shit. Yes, please.
Holy crap! I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't know it was a concentration spell.
It is.
You are stunned, Alfie.
Yep. As well as Brad.
Brad.
Sorry,
Thank
do with this whole
you.
sorcerer thing.
That's awkward.
So no more haste.
No more
okay.
Do I still get my
No, you're
wisdom
stunned.
save
You
result?
can't do anything. Oh yeah, you can make the save. Yes.
Yeah, you can make the save.
17. You got it.
Oof, well. Something at least.
All right, Mint.
All right. Well, Mint is simultaneously happy for Alyssa getting off that amazing ice wall, but then seeing it somehow adversely affecting Elfie up there. I'm going to toll the dead on this guy.
Fails. 17 across.
What was that? It was, I'm just gonna take another step back. That's what he's got. Actually, he's gonna take a step forward rather than back. Just seeing Elfie. Now I'm done.
Alright, let's golem. Is it stuck in ice or is it around it?
He actually gets pushed forward through the ice.
Oh, it's pushing him, right?
Yeah.
It's out.
It
from
cuts
ice.
through him and pushes him forward.
Okay.
Yep.
But if he's near it, he has to take damage, right? At the end of his turn? So as the creature moves through the sheet of ice for the first time on his turn, it's a con save.
Yep. He has to make a con save.
He's not moving though, he's just standing in it. But yeah, he'll make a con save.
It says it's only 1 foot thick.
Well, that's what they gave me, the grids. That's not the size they are. They're 10 feet. But yeah, they're 10-foot square panels. Alright, failed. So it takes 5d6 cold on a fail, or half as much.
5d6. There we go. For 13.
Alright, it'll actually move slightly out of it. So we'll attack Brad twice. 22 and 26.
Both would hit.
You take 45 points of slashing.
We'll take half.
Ooh.
So that's what, 22, and I'll take 23.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Brad, you're stunned, can't do anything.
So
I thought it only
sorry.
lasted a turn.
Yeah, it's not your. It hasn't.
It goes on your turn.
It goes on your turn, so you're gonna miss it because you haven't had a turn yet.
But it's my turn now.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you're stunned for the
you're
first
skipped.
turn, and then next round you're out.
Feels ya. Got it.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I'm so sorry.
That's cool.
Alrighty,
Like
let's see.
Alfie was stunned, now he's not.
What do I have in my person? No, I don't think I want to do that.
No one's gonna.
It's a lot bigger than I thought it was.
So much ice everywhere. Ice everywhere. Playing Icewind Dale, guys.
There we go.
Fucking fire. Alright, it's gonna destroy some of those things in the distance because it does hit the walls. But it's not a big deal. 'Cause I don't think they're
Yeah.
gonna-
Alright. Let's toast this.
Toasty. Fails. The walls. They take. Isn't it fire damage that fucks? Yeah, vulnerable to fire, so they destroy those ones.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Alright, this thing gets pushed out. Give me the damage, 5d6. It's going to move.
18 points of damage.
Yep. It's going to attack Alfie twice. 24 and 25.
They will both hit.
Alright, you take 66 points of slashing.
I'll reduce it by 3.
Okay.
Who wants to hear my amazing news?
I don't want to see it. Oh, he gets charged back too. Alright.
With your amazing news.
I'm in 7 HP right now.
I'm just hearing that Zelda.
Ooh.
Die loudly.
I will Eldritch Blast this guy.
Okay.
The first two go towards him, and the last one goes towards this guy. Ooh.
That one's a miss, but that one's a hit. Still alive. 16's a miss.
6. Oh. Hmm.
Alfie wants Pax back.
I will. Yeah, I'll quicken another Eldritch Blast. And send 2 to this guy. And 1 to this guy.
Okay. 20's a hit. 23's a hit. So 2 to this guy?
Yeah, first 2 to this guy.
Yeah, he's dead. He breaks into pieces.
And the last one to the other guy.
Misses.
Oh. Alright, and that will be Alyssa's turn. She'll move right here, actually.
Oh, you're really close up there.
And she will end her turn.
Okay. So is Alfie stunned now, or is he's done stunned? I forget.
No, I'm
He's
done.
done.
I'm,
He's done. He's done.
I'm done being
Yeah,
stunned.
you're done. Yeah. You were stunned originally on the other turn. Alright.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, Alfie, or dying? Can't die yet.
Not yet. I'm gonna move here. Can I try to knock him prone?
I would say no, it's too heavy. It weighs a ton.
Too heavy.
I would say if your one side's bigger, then yes.
No, I have no way of being bigger.
Well, there's someone who can do it, but she's concentrating.
Yes. We are going to swing. Yes, why not?
Swing.
Uh, where is that symbol?
Nice.
21 to it, and that is going to be a golden strike. So I believe you will have to give me a save if I can find my golden strike. This character PSG is too big now. Ah, that is not what I want. That's Commander Strike now. This is what I want. Yes, here we go. This is the one I want. That's Golden Strike. So he'll have to roll me a Wisdom saving throw, or else he'll have disadvantage if he doesn't strike at me.
Okay. It fails.
Cool. And it will take a little bit of extra damage. 1 damage extra, and let's go for the second attack. So Sunblade 27, and that is going to be 9 radiant.
Alright.
That, my friend, is it. Remember me as a hero.
Mint.
Alright, Mint is going to try a different tactic. And on this guy, I'm going to cast a spell. A black crackling beam of energy releases from my finger. Goes straight towards him.
Alright. Ooh, Radiant Field. That's a good one. Oh, what's the save? Wisdom?
DC,
It's a... What is it?
oh, I make a ranged
18
spell
con.
attack.
Yeah, but what's the save?
18 con, I think.
Yeah,
What's
18.
con?
Strength.
Wait, strength save?
Wait a second, I have to make
Con
a
save.
ranged spell
Con
attack.
save.
It's con
I
save,
have
yeah.
to.
It's a... no. It's not a... It's an attack? No, it's not. You make a ranged spell attack against the target if it hits. Yeah, it's a range...
It's both.
That's
Oh, he has to hit first.
At the end of its spell, it can make a con save to break it, but
Oh, with the break it, so you have to hit it. You have to hit it. That's the target. So you have
That's
to...
weird.
Yeah, it's a hit.
So you're spell casting, so
You should have
Yeah.
rolled
I don't
it.
know.
It's kind of weird it didn't roll it.
I don't have a thing for it, so okay, it's plus 10, so I die 20 plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
25.
Okay. So then on a hit, the target takes half damage with weapon attacks. Okay, so its strength's low.
Okay, and I concentrate on that, and I take a step or two back towards here,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
All right, it's gonna use its ability to use slow on all 3 targets. Roll me a wisdom save. Brad fails. She fails.
I fail at 15?
No, not you.
It's
You're 17 wisdom. You're fine. It's them. They got a 9 and a natural 1.
Ooh, high five, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're too slow to high five.
All right. If you cast a spell, it's gonna be 1 round later.
Oh, fun.
Yep.
Alright, so it is going to roll the con save now. It's 19, it breaks out of it. This doesn't have the enfeeblement anymore.
And I'm no longer stunned either.
No.
I'm gonna stabby.
Stabby! 10. That's good.
Stabby.
Yeah. That's it again.
Stabby.
Yeah.
Now smacky smacky. $15.
Wait, you got 3 attacks? Oh yeah, you don't have the haste attack anymore.
I have the warding bond though.
Oh, it
No, it doesn't give you an extra attack.
doesn't give you an extra attack. Never did.
Oh shit! I thought I read that as
No, it just
Oh.
reduces the damage.
Oh, sorry, I wrote that wrong then.
Take the
My
damage
bad.
for you.
Right, so I'm gonna subtract the last spear attack.
Yeah, that last stabby.
And then
But it gets a
the
smacky.
punch, the 15's a miss.
I'm going to step over here. Ah, key point. Smacky smacky.
That's a miss.
Of course. Ah.
But you have flurry of blows, right? So that's 2 hits.
Yeah.
So 1 more.
Oh, thank you.
That's a miss.
Wow, my smacky's no good today.
Yeah. Doesn't have enough.
No
Doesn't
smacky
have ass cheeks. Fei Fei. Fei.
Let's go ahead and magic missile it.
Yay. Pew 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 pew. That's not bad for level 1.
Elisa uses her bottled respite and goes into a bottle
Okay.
as an action.
Alright. Goodbye.
What?
It can still hit me. I'm still a target.
You can destroy the bottle.
I just have a different AC because of the bottle.
Alright, roll me a wisdom save. At the end of your turn. That's a fail. Elfie.
Only one action, only one smack. Stabby.
That's a miss.
We tried.
Roll a wisdom save at the end of your turn, Alfie.
Obvious.
That's a fail. Alright, Mint.
Alright, I will cast Toll the Dead.
Fails. Takes 32 points of necrotic.
Damn.
And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and activate my boots. And I'm going to move 10 feet up. That's me.
Alright, let's go. I'm just gonna choose 1 for Brad, 2 for Alfie, 3 for Bottle. Just going for Alfie. All hits. Am I gonna attack a bop? Mr. Brad?
Yes, I would. And this is when my smacky word.
It does.
Muju Juju taught me the way.
28 and 22 to hit.
They both hit because it's low.
Alright, take 34 slashing first hit.
I'm down.
And the second one, death save. Takes 1 fail. Unless it stabs you.
Alright.
I get to stabby again.
Yeah.
You don't have the warding bow anymore.
Okay,
Sorry.
I did note that. So stabby.
That's a hit.
Stabby.
That's a hit.
Smacking.
Your word smack. It's dead. You can destroy it. How do you want to destroy it?
I go gorilla ass on it. I have my big, huge gorilla arms. They're really big. I just smash it to a pulp. Think Hulk. Brah, wah, wah.
Alright, you do. You rip it apart in pieces as Alfie's dying.
Since I'm elevated, I'll come swooping in and do my thing. I'll do my Circle of Mortality to stabilize him, and then I'll cast a ticked second level healing spell on him.
Okay.
It should give him 22 hit points.
Well, the think the old man has been down in a long time.
It's been a while, yeah.
While I'm in my bottle, I'll use a 3rd level spell slot to get back some sorcery points.
I just played some music. I'm in a genie in a bottle, baby.
No, no, it's stuck in my head.
Oh, good. Not that. Yeah.
It's done.
Conversion rate for 3rd level spell slots is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just putting it out there. I still have my arms. I'd like to go further. They go for 10 minutes.
Okay.
But I believe that this looks like to be a door.
Yes, you see a bronze gate. As you see
I
magical seals
investigate.
on it. Roll a perception check. 15. All right.
Oh,
As
pop
you-
out of my bottle.
As you inspect it, you see, noticing all the jade statues with distinct designs. It suggests there's different animals on their armors, as the designs are rendered in a kind of a style similar to a Kinrin symbol on the door itself. As you begin to look around upon the symbols around each kind of design around the vicinity of the statues, you can roll another perception check. 14, you don't find the symbol you need.
I'm waiting around. I'll cast Aura of Vitality. And I will start healing Alfie during this time.
Much
So-
appreciated.
So, first 5 to Alfie. It's 2d6, right? Yeah.
During this, I take a moment and tell everybody the symbol I'm looking for. It looks like a star with a cross through it, or whatever it looks like. You know what I mean? Like, can you help me look for this? I point it out to everybody, and everybody can help me search.
Yeah, after I'm done. I'll give them all to Alfie. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go, Alfie.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, actually. I am almost back at full.
I'll take a gander for the symbol.
Perception.
I will cast.
I see nothing.
I will
I can-
cast guidance on myself and do a perception check. Don't need it, I guess.
Alright, after a good minute, you do eventually come across to the statuettes. As it seems fit, you need 2 people to place a hand on them to activate the door.
I believe 2 people must activate the door.
Where are the switches?
They're on the opposite side, sir. You can just move your sheet.
Okay, I can take one if someone takes the other.
There, I'll put X's on.
I'll go to the other one.
As you press it together, it starts to open the door.
At least, if it's dark in here, at least it turns invisible.
Alright, it is dark. As you see a long hallway roughly carved out of the surrounding rock. You can see lanterns embedded in the walls, as it does cast light on a number of irregular shapes of the alcove, so there is some light, so sadly.
Oh. And then she becomes visible.
Okay, Brad would like to sneak in and let the people know if it's safe. I'll scream loudly if it's not.
As you do hear a
I'm-
noise in the distance.
I'm darting from side to side.
You do hear kind of like a low growling noise, as it sounds large in the distance. So you kind of come across the hallway, you can see different kinds of relics and items along here over the last few decades, random objects around here, chests and crates and such. As you do eventually come across the end of the hall, you do eventually see what looks like 3 mages adorned as they are constantly looking at this thing. What they're seeing is unknown, but you're hearing the noise coming from it. As you see chains lashed around the vicinity of the area. Seems like something's in captivity.
Okay. I am going to sneak back and tell my friends that. So about 50, 60 yards up, there's like 3 mages and there might be something in a cage. So be prepared.
Other than people, is there
3
anything else?
mages?
Yeah, that's what I saw. I think I saw.
I'll twin a greater invisibility on myself and Brad then.
Okay.
Ooh. I still have my arms going, I believe, because 10 minutes lasts pretty long.
Yeah.
And I'll just follow Brad.
I am stealthing again. I still tell people, shh.
You have advantage now, since you're hidden.
Good, because I needed it that time.
Yeah, I'll try to stealth forward as well. A 15.
I kind of indicate up north of me has a nice alcove. You can kind of squeeze in there and hold for
You
a little
see
bit.
so much treasure and different artifacts and items, but it would take you time to look through all that stuff.
Come back for it. Keep coming.
As you see in this alcove here, you do see some documents, as they're stacked scrolls and such, but it would take some time to go through them.
Oh, yeah, we're not taking that moment. Is anybody else following the 2 of us?
I'll follow. I'll stealth along.
Must be nice being invisible.
No, man. Looks like it's you and I.
Just
right
you
up
and
the
me,
rear.
bud.
Yep.
Let's go.
When we hear them screaming, that's when we're running.
So slowly.
As you guys begin to lurk around the corner, Brad, you do see what adorns in the distance. You see an enormous gold dragon lies coiled against the near wall. Its glooming chamber, its 4 legs are shackled to the ground. Claw marks are scored on the walls and floors. Several workstations are carved into the eastern walls, each covered in alchemy devices, muttering figures clustering around the stations, as you see 4 simple cots nearby, as it seems these mages are trying to recreate a potion using a dragon.
You say gold?
Yes, a gold dragon, but you see this gold dragon in its weak state as it's nearly dying. It's being harvested.
Okay, so I would try and indicate. Adult?
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Little whiskers.
It's on its last legs.
Okay,
Eh.
so can I step over here and whisper just kind of softly, can you guys hear me? Or I reach out my arms and touch the people.
No one's behind you, only Fifi.
Well, I also can reach south, no? Okay. There's a gold dragon. We should try and free it and help it. Let's get ready.
I'll try to, after hearing that, I'll try to sneak in after Brad to try to go free the dragon before we start any kind of combat.
Alright, you do that as an alarm spell goes off.
Ah,
Roll
yeah.
initiative.
Oh crap.
That's what Brad would do.
So they can't see you, but something went off as they're preparing their magical abilities.
Should have had detect magic up instead of invisibility.
Can't always have everything, you know? Sometimes it's just kind of... FY, the gold dragon has 5 levels of exhaustion. It's useless.
Fair enough. Are these undead or shapeshifters that I could tell?
They're mages. Human. They look like they
Human.
have the adorns of Secretary Way. They're dragon handlers.
I'm gonna sneak up over here and stab both of them. One to the south, first to the south, then to the middle.
Okay.
Stabby stab.
23's a hit.
Stabby stab.
Yeah. As this one will cast shield on itself, but it doesn't seem to do anything.
I'm gonna go ahead and use a key point and activate my other self. So I had my arms, now I'm doing Vistas of the Astral Self, which will then encompass my body of Astral Self. So I have advantage on some different things, I can see a little bit better, but also I get deflect energy when I take acid, cold, fire, force, lightning, or thunder damage. You can use my reaction to deflect it.
Huh.
And once on each of my turns I can extra hit damage, but I should have done it first.
When's your turn?
Next time. Yes, thank you. Oh wait, no, I hadn't smacked it. Oh, that was my bonus. Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna sidle up here. Hmm. Dag it, Brad, you're too close.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, just a dual fireball.
I should have stepped back.
Oh,
You're right.
you can deflect acid?
Yes.
He has to use his reaction though.
I haven't used it yet.
I know, but if they use it on you, you'll. It depending if you want to.
Okay.
That's what you get with casters, you know. Casters and melee, they don't work.
Not true.
Alright, I'm going to... He's just within range. I'm going to cast Blight on the one that has not yet been hit.
Blight? Okay. Yeah, it can't see you, so it can't counterspell that shit. Fails, he dies. You watch his body turn to nothing.
I'm gonna step back. And that'll be my turn.
I can't see them! Kill them! As he will use Cone of Cold.
I will counterspell.
Okay. What level?
Level 3.
Okay, roll me the d20.
Spell slot, D20 plus 7.
Yeah, you got it. It's gone.
Nice.
One's dead. I'm gonna put her back here, actually. I don't want her to die.
That's muted. I have no idea what's going on. Slowly start moving. 25. What is the range of this? 60 feet. Okay. We're gonna hold the dead this one.
Okay. Get Toll of Dead. I forgot you're like some kind of healer. 20 succeeds.
Gotta move back 5 feet.
As you should.
That's gonna be it for us.
Okay. Mint.
Mint just hears people yelling. He's not sure what's going on, so he's gonna finally come into the room.
He's still flying.
He's like 10 feet, 5 feet off the ground at this point, just to be able to get it through.
No, you can fly over him if you wanna get him. But if you want to cast a spell from far, you can do that as well.
I think I'm like perfect range to get this guy right here, Toll the Dead.
He fails. You're nearly dead.
I have 5 feet of movement, so I'm gonna move right there. That's me.
Alright. He's gonna do conical now.
Nothing I can do about that, guys.
Brad, you're fine, you're out of it. It's gonna hit everybody else though.
Even if we're around the corner.
Yeah, it just blows cold air everywhere.
Yeah.
It's big AoE. Con save?
Alright.
Alright, if you 40 points of cold damage, if you failed, you take half as much, 20.
I take only 10 because my staff of Ice Frost.
And roll a con save if you're concentrating on the spell.
Okay.
Alright, fine. That's all he does. Leezer.
My first Eldritch Blast will go towards this guy. The last two will go towards this guy.
Okay. Yeah, that's him. He's dead. One guy. He's gonna use shield to reflect the first one. Second one hits him.
He also takes an extra 5 damage, 5 fire damage. That will be the end of Elisa's turn.
Okay.
Now she will move in. She'll move in over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You can see the dragon looking at you guys.
Oh yeah, he has true sight.
He doesn't. He has blind sight. He just knows there's something here.
Stabby, stabby.
It's, true sight's, I think it's an ancient.
Oh.
24 hit.
Yeah. He's dead. And in combat.
Beautiful.
I will try to find the chains that are keeping this dragon in here.
Who
Ditto.
goes there?
Friend. She reaches her hand out to touch him gently on his tail.
You can tell, like, a lot of his scales ripped off. It's been ripped apart. They have me bound with magical shackles, preventing me from moving or doing anything. They were trying to get the secrets of longevity.
Do we need to dispel the shackles, or can we destroy them?
He doesn't know.
I'm asking the dragon.
He doesn't know.
Okay.
He knew he would get out.
Brad would try and take his returning spear and try and smash it a little bit.
It bounces off your weapon.
Alyssa will cast a detect magic. Ooh. I will have to. I'm out of first level spell slots now, so I will have to.
I got you, fam. Alfie will move in and cast that attack magic.
They're just like bindings, basically. Like they require. It looks like there's a keyhole for it, or so you can either lockpick it or find something that connects to it, or you can dispel it.
I know they gamble and see the mages that we're studying have any sort of key or something.
Roll investigation.
Where is my investigation?
Oh.
Nope.
Old man McGee.
Damn. Dementia strikes again.
I try looking a little bit.
I'll cast guidance and start looking around to see if I could see if there's a locking mechanism.
Alright, Brad, you find the key.
Ooh, I can't see shit.
I easily unlock them.
As you can tell, the dragon just slumps down really quickly as he's so tired. I've been here for days, weeks. I can't remember the last time I was outside. They were looking for the dragon blessing to end the Emperor.
End the Emperor?
Secretary Wei and her Imperial mages magically captured and binded me, hoping that the alchemists could create a dragon blessing, but their efforts met no success. They harvested me for weeks for my scales.
We will find a way to free you. I promise.
I'm gonna try to
I have the
find
key.
You know he's free, right?
He's free.
He's just 5 levels of exhaustion. He can't move, literally.
So I guess we couldn't trust Secretary Wave, which means I was wrong.
Actually,
Would an
no,
elixir
sorry.
of health help?
No, freeing him does reduce 1 of his level exhaustions, but he's able to move, but barely. No, elixir wouldn't help.
About greater restoration.
Yeah, I'd remove 1.
I get him to where he could move.
Yeah, he's moving now. He's got 4 because of the chains are off of him. His hit points are just maxed, halved.
You know what? I have the spell and I have the diamond dust.
Okay.
So he would be honored to perform this ritual on a dragon.
Sure. Thank you. I don't know your names.
I'll introduce myself and then introduce the rest of the group.
Some of us are still invisible, I believe.
He does know
Yes,
you're
you
there.
are.
He just doesn't see you.
I would still speak then. I am Brad. We're from Radiant Citadel. Hopefully we can help you get out of here.
I will get out here soon enough. You must stop Secretary Wei at all cost before she does damage enough. You must stop her before it's too late. There's some secrets here that might help you and aid you in your endeavors.
Yeah, lots of cool stuff down the hall.
Alyssa will start looking around to see if there's any kind of like clue about what exactly her plan is or where Secretary Wei may be going next.
You'll have to
Like
go,
she's
depends
rummaging.
which area you're going into.
Oh, she's rummaging through where they were doing their alchemy, and then if that doesn't work, she'll start
Roll an
rummaging through their
investigation
pockets.
for this area then.
Investigation with. I'm gonna cast guidance. I suck.
Alright, Mint surpasses you. As Mint begins to look across the workstations, as he does find 2 healing potions of supreme healing. It's the best healing potion you can get in the game.
Whoa. Check this shit out.
Oh yeah! What the fuck?
Hell yeah!
Wrong. My bad.
Yeah, so it's 10d4 plus 20. 2 of those. You do also come across Elixir of Health. One of those, as well as you do come across several gold scales, as you see 3 sets of alchemy supplies as well.
I'll ask the dragon if there's any way for us to reattach his scales.
He'll grow back over time.
You might have the scales.
He's like, they took probably half his scales off of his back.
We got it. We can do some sick armor with that, guys.
I'll take up as many scales as I can get.
There's several. There's only like a few. A lot of them had been turned into stupid shit. There's probably like maybe 3 or 4.
We should split up those Excelsior potions so that nobody.
Potions. Those are
These
shit
old
potions.
Those are nice. Yeah, those are very nice.
They're very expensive to buy. They're like 3,000 GP. I know Brad probably wants one of those, guaranteed.
If we can't find out what she was doing from there, I remember those documents, and I'll head down to go look at those documents.
No, there's paperwork. I'll go with you.
Oh hell yeah! She will grab you since you
yes.
found a lot of stuff over there. So you feel like a tugging on your pauldron.
Lead me to papers.
She leads you over here. She casts guidance on you.
I shall see you again, hopefully. As he disappears.
Did we get his name?
No, he didn't give you his name.
For some investigation on those papers.
Oh, I know. Sorry, his name is. Sorry, my apology. I think he did give you it to. I'll just give it to you.
Can I give him the help action as well?
Who? Alfie? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fail.
Oh wow.
Paper effort.
Alright. I'll give it a shot with guidance then.
She can help too. You have a person with like 10 fucking investigations.
Oh crap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'll
give her guidance. You can kill with help action.
I'll give her the help action as she hears a disembodied voice explaining what the dragon said about Secretary Way.
A dragon, yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Now check the papers. You got this. I'll give her guidance.
She looks through them after a while, but yeah, in the meantime, you guys can look through the rest of the room if you see fit. As she goes through, looking through the documents, she sees several scrolls and reports back from agents and from Secretary Way. The first one, Secretary Wei believes the Emperor is dying, is the first one she tells you. The second one, she has, it seems like she's been secretly sending agents to the ancient imperial site across the land to search for something called the Dragon's Blessing. The document does not note what it is, as finding the Dragon's Blessing will save the Emperor, as in the documentation he goes through. As the last one, maintaining the secrecy at almost importance, lest the Imperial Court be thrown into chaos.
I mean, nothing here is particularly incriminating.
So, ideally, she begins to figure out, obviously, the nation's rulers kind of find themselves kind of using magic to give themselves long life to ensure the stability of the land. If the imperial line is lost, this will surely be an upheaval to the land forever.
I mean, what did we come here again ultimately to do? Is it to cause upheaval upon these lands or to free these creatures? I mean, we freed a dragon. That's a 1 in 1,000 occasion, isn't that? A gold dragon at the least?
We must stop Emperor Wei before she goes and does something. If she kills the Emperor, we're all doomed.
But it says she's looking for the potion to save the Emperor. So she can't be all that bad.
Alfie, she sent us here to be killed.
Yes,
Granted, her methods are a little bit, woohoo. But she probably means well in the end. Brad, help me out here.
Okay, so I mean, it seems like they want to help. Like the dragon's blessing is to help the emperor. That I think we're doing the right thing.
I'm not saying she's a great person, I'm just saying she's doing a lot of bad things for the best reasons and probably in the worst way possible.
I think she's evil.
Misguided, maybe.
She tortured a gold dragon.
And that is bad. But she did it for a good cause, it looks like.
I think she's trying to manipulate people into doing her bidding.
I don't think she's trying to. I legitimately think she's trying to do the right thing. Just in the worst possible way ever.
I think she's after becoming Empress herself.
If she wanted to become Empress, wouldn't she just kill the dude and not send us on a wild goose chase to try to find a way to extend his life?
As she goes
Or
through
the distraction.
she goes through the paperwork a little bit more. It seems with all the failures of the potion, a lot of death has happened. This potion does not give one life. It takes it.
Oh.
Lo
Well,
and
that
behold,
changes.
Alfie.
So they line up sacrifices?
They've been trying to recreate the potion, but no one has ever have. In its time, it was a gift by the gods themselves, by the dragons. But now, with all these, as she looks through how many people have died trying to make it useful, it seems that every time they've attempted to create it, it failed with people aging instead of living longer.
Okay, so it's not like the potion kills people, it's just the attempts to recreate the potion goes wrong.
But what if she is trying to feed the Emperor that? He will surely die.
Again, if that was her plan, I think she would have done already.
Well, that's what all these wizards were down here for. They may have well cracked the code,
I
and
think
were
they were
just
trying.
working on something else. They may have well already given her the potion, and she may present it to the Emperor as a blessing. I've seen more crazier things of intrigue happen in the web of spiders.
If you guys want, you can spend 10 minutes looking through the boxes and crates here. You don't have to roll investigation.
So I'll do it.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll spend time.
I'll let my things drop.
Yeah, I'd land on the ground.
Alright.
I'm assuming invisibility drops at 10 minutes, or is it an hour? Or...
It's an hour, so we're still invisible.
Beautiful.
Again, must be nice.
Alright, so you begin to look around. You do see some empty compartments with cases of dozens of compartments. As you see tags reading Potion of Longevity times 12. but they're empty. As you do see around the vicinity of a couple things, you guys eventually come across a really beautiful fan painted with images of a flat-bottomed ship. Tegs identifies as a gift for one of the Emperor's children. It's a unique fan.
Does it have a motif? Like waves?
No, it just has ships on it. Images of ships.
Ships.
Yeah.
Can I make an Arcana check to check it out?
Sure.
I suck.
As eventually you come across 3 fragile porcelain vases, as they value about 800 gold pieces each, as they have receipts that identify them as gifts for the Emperor.
She's been stealing gifts for the Emperor.
Borrowing without permission for an extended period of time, with no intentions of
Alfie.
returning.
If it looks
Why
like a
are you-
duck and it quacks like a duck, it's a freaking duck.
Okay, I'm feeling what Fafine's picking up or dropping down. I'm picking it up.
It's an old
This
man.
is not right.
She'll pick up the figurines as evidence. Put them in her bag.
The porcelain vases?
Mm-hmm.
They're not figurines, they're vases.
You're gonna put the vases in your bag?
It's very, very delicate. They're fragile.
Never mind. Never mind.
Look, guys, I'm not saying she's a great person, again. Just not entirely ready to throw her under the bus.
As you do eventually see Ian running in the direction.
I mean, she was still invisible, so we don't see her running off in the
We
direction.
hear her though.
Yeah, she runs up towards the next area. She's like, I must stop this.
Alright.
I can hold her back or try and grab her.
What the
Please
fuck is
do.
going on, Alfie? Everybody's running. I hear footsteps. I don't see anybody.
I don't know, people.
You see Alyssa just starts screaming, this way, as she leaves her voice, yelling with thaumaturgy.
Okay.
As you go through the cob-filled passageways that leads out from the grotto, quickly becoming a steep slope. With metal rungs and bolted sandstone walls, the passage ends with an iron grate. As you can see, a thing stops her as you see something that holds her pushed, so it requires some strength.
Okay.
So it looks like a crawl space.
There's a door up here.
So who's gonna help me with this door?
Not high.
I'll cast guidance.
What do we need? I will push.
I need some strength. Strength check.
Strength.
My shoulders hurting some days.
You struggle with
I'll cast guidance on Alfie,
Alright,
so he
roll
gets
that
a...
D4. Alright,
he gets a 12.
that's enough. As you begin to push the grate open, iron grate pops open. So you begin to move through a crawl space, arriving in a new area.
Oh yeah.
Who has that fan, by the way?
I did.
Alright. We want to make sure we grabbed it.
Putting it in the bag of holding I had. Or the haversack, I should say.
Haversack. Yeah.
Alright.
It's a little hairier than you would want.
As you emerge from the hatch, the space beyond the windowless room with a wooden ceiling only 4 feet off the floor, a trapdoor to the center, a smiling mask with a peeling paint lies on the floor. From above comes the sound of someone singing in an opera arena. As you are underneath the stage of this crawl space, as you hear an opera above you, as you hear people listening.
I'm sorry, I don't see where we are. We don't know where we are. Okay.
No, you don't know. That's the point.
I don't remember the city. It has to be somewhere in the north, right? Somewhere in the preferred district, hopefully.
You're in a crawl space right now. As you hear an opera singing above you.
Oh, Pear Garden Imperial Opera, northeast, most likely.
Yep.
And we had been south of that when then bureaucratic residence when we'd gone in.
Right, so where's our... Did someone drop the invisibility on our little friend?
She does her own, I think.
It's Fifi.
No, I did it.
Nathan.
Okay.
Alright. As you guys begin to... Do you guys open the door and climb up onto the stage? Or do you-
No.
Okay.
I listen. No.
I mean, does it sound like the person's going up?
It sounds like the music's almost ending.
Like it's the middle of a show. Do you want to bust in the middle of an ending?
If Alyssa's still invisible, she will try to sneak up on stage.
Okay. Give me a stealth check. Alright.
I feel someone bust past me. Gonna follow along with her.
11.
11.
Alright. As you get up top, you see two singers wearing heavy makeup as they freeze in the mid-embrace. As you can see there's another individual coming up top, as she's not no longer stealth. She's up with you. As they freeze in mid-embrace, as you kind of make your presence known, as you do see Zong out without the stealth. As you can see back at the stage, and the musicians stare in shock as they continue playing. The audience of the area beyond is profuse of colors and parasols and held by people wearing expensive clothing, all watching the performance with a rapt attention. Sitting on the rise of the dais in the center of the crowd is the White Jade Emperor, dressed in rather magnificent yellow and gold robes, with several guards nearby. As you see him, he's about 30 feet from the stage. You can see 2 mages and 5 veterans begin to surround him. As I'll show you a photo of him. As the music stops, as the Emperor notices this is servants, as you see the mages and the guards, as they're about to arrest Zong, depending if you guys want to stop it.
About to arrest him?
Her, yeah. See obviously the 2 mages and the 5 veterans are moving to surround the Emperor as they're like, lay down your weapons! As she's, I have no weapons. She kind of puts her hands up as you guys are hidden in stealth in the shadow, as you're in like an audience chambers, where the Emperor is, the Emperor of this nation.
So they're trying to arrest the Emperor, not the wife?
No, they're arresting the person that was with you the entire time. She's on the stage with you guys. You're stealth right now, but you're hidden, because you're not. They don't see you. She's the only one there.
I drop invisibility on Brad and myself. I snap my fingers.
All right.
Wait.
I would like to step it as well.
Okay. As you say stop and wait, as the Emperor holds a hand as he pauses the guards to do so. As you see Yin calling to the Emperor. Please, we have much to discuss. We have a lot to tell you. I'm sorry we ruined your opera. We didn't know where this went. As you can see the guards stop. As you can see the White Jade Emperor kind of looking at you. As the crowd seems rather dispersing, as Secretary Wei remains in the scene. As the opera goes empty as he sways everybody out. What is the meaning of this? As he shouts out to you guys.
Elisa will bow deeply. Sorry for interrupting your beautiful play. We were hired by your secretary up there And she points the secretary away.
Is this true? Yes, my emperor. I have hired them to investigate upon finding the potion of longevity for you.
Is he holding like what looks like the potion of longevity? Like in the picture?
Yes.
I believe you may have been deceived, my dear Emperor. And we as well. That potion bottle that you contain there is most likely an imperfect replication of the actual dragon's blessing.
And do you have evidence for this?
I let Yin show him the documents of all the people who died drinking the potion.
Ian convinces the Count the piece of evidence. So she had spied upon the Grand Secretary. As I'd like one of you guys roll persuasion or intimidation to help Ian out, as it's with advantage.
I'll roll a persuade. Yeah, persuasion. A 16. Can I cast guidance?
Yes, you can. 16 is not enough.
17?
17 is just enough. As you begin to try to, Yin kind of compels and kind of confesses as he begins to scratch his chin. I need more than that. What else do you know? As he looks towards you for another persuasion check. As you can tell him something else to kind of plead your case beyond that.
He has guidance on her this time.
So the evidence that you guys got, it was the documents and the Secretary Way was found in that area, in that place. Obviously, another confession is you found the alchemists in the area. You did find a gold dragon scales, as you already specified about the potion. So you can obviously, those are some evident cases you can obviously plead through roleplay perspectives, of course.
I'll show one of the dragon scales and one of the spell books from one of her mages. They were in the tunnels below in your ancient ruins. After hiring us, we discovered them. After Secretary Wei tried to seal us in once we knew too much.
Alright, roll me a persuasion check. This is a higher DC now.
Come on, I have a plus 10. Like, come off it.
26. You needed a 20. Good job. Alright, as the two pieces of evidence come forth as the old city is searching through additional evidence, as he begins to be rather convinced, as he looks towards Secretary Wei, as she looks, "They're lying to you!" As he snaps his fingers. "Gods, take her away." "No, you can't do this! I've been your secretary for years! I've been loyal!" As she kind of gets dragged away. As he looks towards you, looking at the bottle as he drops it, as it shatters. As he sees fit. "Thank you kindly. Whatever this was, it could have killed me."
I am so glad we could help. That this makes me think of my great friend Labyrinth. He would say one of the wizard's oath is help and solve problems, create solutions rather than causing chaos. Number 14, that it's always good to help the other guy, each other. Like, everybody needs to help each other.
I would like to have a private audience with you later upon today. For now, I believe in. Thank you kindly. As he snaps his fingers as they kind of help him up.
Helps.
Now he's getting his guys.
Of course, sorry.
As he would like a private audience with you later tonight. As he wants to know a little bit more what's going on. And potentially
The whole
maybe
group, right?
offer you a reward for this. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
I assume Laozing, you will come and fetch us when the time comes.
I will. Enjoy the city for now, and thank you kindly. Thank you for all your help. If Secretary Wei would have won this, the Emperor would have died, and everything else would go into chaos. You have done a lot for us. The potion may not be real anymore, but knowing that he can live his life on and serve his nation without the thought of death. And she bows her head towards you as she heads out.
Brad enthusiastically waves. And we're in the opera still?
Yeah, everybody's gone.
Is it late at night right now?
Yes. It's not late, but it's getting there. Like, you'll meet with him before the night's ended.
I say we go get something to eat. How does that sound?
Dinner and lodging sounds good to me. Anyone
I
else?
can make a safe respite on the outside of town if you wish to retire to that. I've come across recent spells. I can make a temple that'll hold us. We'll be able to flourish outside of their peer or gaze. There's a trade
Can you conjure up food?
Maybe we eat first.
You can smell delicious bounties of food, of sweet savors, buns, salt pork, stir fry, and much more. You do even see kind of wintertime stews of flavored bone marrow laden with sliced lotus root, mushrooms, and bamboo shoots. As you can see, they have different kinds of things here. If you're looking for fruits, they have oranges, lychees, plums, and peaches.
Alyssa will buy a whole bunch of plums, peaches, and bamboo shoots.
Brad would like some oranges and looking for some cloth bolts they could get.
It's a stew that's for sale, but you can buy the
Uh,
bamboo shoots on it's all the go on.
Yeah, I would like to buy some bamboo shoots. Maybe
Uh,
make my own stew.
That spell I'm talking
that bone
about
broth.
is it takes me an hour to cast. So it may be a perfect time for you guys to go into town while I'm on the outskirts casting this.
And so if you want some food, like if you're actually eating anything, it's about a silver piece for meals. But if you're buying separate stuff, depending on how much you're buying, let me know.
A dozen oranges.
Dozen oranges. Okay.
You said oranges and lychees and plums and peaches.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're buying a dozen of each, or just a dozen?
No, just a dozen oranges, so 12 oranges.
All right. 2 gold pieces.
Thank
Um, I'll buy about enough for like 2 meals, like 2 vegetarian meals of like crackers and fruit of like the lychees and like the peaches.
All right. So you're buying enough for meals. All right. So I'll say like 5 gold.
All right.
Okay, give me 12 plums and peaches too, so another 4 gold, I believe.
Sure.
Got a fruit option for the breakfast.
As they have fashion here as well, if you're looking for style and clothes.
I want cloth, not clothes.
Okay. You can find cloth here. Depending on what you're looking for.
I like a nice silk now. A pattern wouldn't be bad.
I thought you bought like a bolt of it or something.
Oh, I already used that.
So you
Gotta have plenty of cloth.
So what are you buying now? Just
like their local pattern. Let's say
the pattern. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just like kind of symbols and flowers and stuff.
beautiful.
And you get the pattern for like a silver piece.
I'd like a blue one, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
As you guys begin to chow down on some food or whatever, not, or are you just buying? You're not sitting down to eat.
Alyssa's just buying. She'll cook once she gets back to the temple that Mint makes.
Okay.
I got breakfast, so yeah.
Just don't be too long. You just have to meet the Emperor.
Good night.
Yep.
Well, she just has to chop up some stuff and set out the crackers and cheese. I know Mint doesn't eat cheese, but
Cracker cheese. It's like a kid's meal.
cracker, cheese, and fruits.
Vince is patient. He's used to not having the proper snacks and stuff like that. He brings his own. Got some dried mangoes and bananas and some nuts and things like that in a little pouch.
Alyssa shows you some of the local fruits, the lychee and the plum, and the plums and white peaches.
You bought that too?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And I pull mine out too. So we have a nice plethora of oranges, plums, peaches. I bring out a loaf of banana bread.
He likes the lychee with the plum or with the tartness to it. Interesting.
These peaches are quite firm, aren't they?
They could sit a moment.
It's more innuendo than I can touch.
White peaches are just usually hard. I love white peaches.
They are very good, but I like the juicy orange. But we're here to go meet with the Emperor.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. I take a moment and cut the cloth that I just bought, the blue cloth with flowers. Everybody switch out their white bandana. It's very dirty now. Hard to get really clean. So it kind of looks like we're embracing their local customs too.
Okay, if you think that'll work, let's do it.
Okay.
Doesn't hurt. Grab an orange on my way out and head out with my new bandana, tucking the white one in my bag.
Eventually,
Melissa, you're really good at talking. I'll let you talk to the Emperor. I always make full self.
I was part of a Drow noble house, so speaking in accordance just comes with the territory.
So very good. Thank you for being here. Doing a good job. I pat on the back and smack her across the rock.
She coughs hard.
You do eventually see Zin there waiting upon the Hall of Divine Wisdom. You finally made it.
I am here.
You're a giant. Holy shit.
Sorry, it's just having a hard time visually moving around.
That's
That
okay.
if you could make me smaller, that'd be awesome.
Can I make you a hand?
Yes, that's fine. That's beautiful. Thank you.
Alright. As you begin to make your way towards, rather, the Emperor's upstay, as you see guards everywhere, as he sits on his throne, around fanned by two individuals. As you head in towards the Emperor, as you see Yin bow towards him on her knees as she kind of puts her hands forward and bending her back forward. She hopes you do the same.
Brad would follow the indications and look at everybody pointedly.
Alyssa will bow, but she won't get on her knees. She'll do like a polite bow.
What about you, Mint?
I'll give a deep bow, but I won't get on my knees.
Okay. Alfie?
Same. Deep bow, but can't get on my knees. You know,
Old
at this
man.
advanced age.
Alright. As I thank you for helping me find out the schemes of Secretary Wei. She will be dealt with. But in the meantime, you were rewarded from her, and I owe you forth. As he snaps his fingers, bringing a small chest towards you. For your troubles. As you see the chest in front of you. If you ever need to come back to our nations of Yongjin, you're always welcome here. As long as I reign.
Thank you for upholding the contracts we set upon. We appreciate it. We're glad we've been able to help.
Can I ask what happened to the secretary?
She will be rotting in a prison cell for the rest of her days.
In concordance with their laws.
Can we open the chest? I'm gonna look at it.
Sure. 2,000 gold pieces.
Not each, just total.
Total. Oh, sorry, each character gets 2,000. My apologies. Yeah, no, it's 2,000 each.
That's what I thought.
So 12. You have 12,000 gold pieces right there.
Nice.
You're so close to building that weapon now. Put all the money together.
You just throw all our money at it.
Alright. As you guys leave.
If you get 2,000 gold.
She's just gonna store it and not spend it.
I know, but it's still her money to use.
She's not gonna
Oh,
use it.
God. So much money.
Alright, you leave the Emperor's place. Before you leave, you do see in the distance, does anybody have a passive perception higher than 12?
13.
Anybody below
Yes.
12?
I have
15.
19.
And so Noman's below 12.
No, I have a 16.
Okay. So you catch a rare sight of a glimpse of a rare phenomenon, an omen, a shadow of a serpent dragging like a mythical dragon through the heavens. As it scours across the clouds, you see it for a moment. You see it as an omen, as you see the dragon that you saved disappear in the distance, as it gives you an elusive gift, the dragon's heaven's blessing. As a team, you get 1 charm, but you have 6 charges. As with this as an action, you can expend 1 charge to gain one of the following benefits. This is a team, so you have 6 of them. You can basically ignore difficult terrain. It doesn't cost you extra movement until the end of your long rest.
Ooh.
The next time you end your turn and you're paralyzed or restrained, the condition ends on you. This benefit ends it. So you can get rid of paralyze or restrain with using the charge. After you expend all the charges, you can't do it until a long rest. The charges, once all the charges have been expended, the charm vanishes from you forever.
So it's 6 charges a day?
No, 6 just in general.
Yeah, 6 charges.
Okay.
We can use 1 a day.
Yeah.
We use them as a team, correct?
Correct. So you all have the gift, but you only have 6 charges total. So you can, I'll put the things in so you have it. And that's kind of what it does. And it's called Dragon Heavenly Blessing. So it might cut you in a situation where you really need it. So after you spend a charge, you can't do it until long rest. So you can only spend 1 charge a day. So you can do it like literally whenever you feel like it. It does take an action though to use it, but you could save somebody from being paralyzed or restrained, or if you really want to have someone to have some really good movement with no difficult terrain, you could use that as well. But I think obviously the second option is better because paralyzed sucks and restrained sucks as well. Alright. As it gets late in the night, what do you guys want to do?
We go back to our
Temple I created.
temple, yeah.
Yep.
As we'll take a quick 5-minute break as you take your long rest. If you want to roleplay, you're welcome to it. But we'll continue onwards.
So this temple that Min's created, if you've ever seen the Memphis Arena, it's like this big glass pyramid. It looks kind of weird and ominous, but when you get inside, it's quite nice. It's well lit on the inside. It's got a river that goes right through the middle of it. On one side's a camp, and on one side's the other leisure area. There's a little bridge that goes across the river feature or the water feature. Quite luxurious. But it is, you can see out of it, but people can't see in the way the glass is tinted.
It's like a pyramid?
Yeah, the Memphis basketball team used to play in this weird glass pyramid. So yes, it looks like a pyramid. And it's kind of this metal structure with glass windows. It's kind of tinted so that you can't see in, but you can see out.
The Louvre,
Oh,
but different.
I'm looking it up right now. Yeah, it's like a glass pyramid. Exactly like that. This is quite astounding, man. And it's safe when the weather's outside?
I'm going to be honest with you. This is a maiden cast. I've just recently learned it. I hope so. It's kind of, yes. I don't know.
Should hopefully be.
I mean, I get the idea of it. Hopefully, it comes out this way it should be, and yes. I've been preparing for this for a while. My elders have told me that this was a possibility, and they described this as something back from Faerun. They called it the Forgotten Realms. A pyramid like this existed where my people prayed for years. Only been described this, never seen it before, so this is new to me too.
This character above game is my highest level character ever.
I have to say, this is probably my highest 5th level character ever, yeah. In 3.5, I played a character from 4th level to 20th level.
Mm. The good old days.
Yeah, it was a good old time. So many books. So many books. I like the streamline.
We're level 13 now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Exciting.
Alright, I'm back.
What?
That was your highest level character? I heard that.
Yeah, this is my highest level character right here.
How's it feel to be this high level?
Really overpowered.
Mm-hmm. The monsters get really powerful too, so that's the problem. There's some monsters that can just like two-shot you.
Yeah.
Balancing's always been the hardest part about D&D. You could be a really strong character, but you could fight a really strong enemy that just freaking two-shots you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, what the fuck? What's all this power for if I can't defend against it?
Yep. I discovered that today.
And healing is very weak.
Yeah, healing is very weak.
Gotta use like a high level slot just to get a strong heal. You can only use it once or twice max.
You don't allow the Twilight Cleric, correct?
No, it's very strong. I would have to tweak it to the point where people wouldn't really want to play it.
Do you allow the Path of Stars Druid?
Yep. It's just the Twilight and the Peace. That's the only ones that are banned. Like, the Peace is just, it's ridiculous what you can do with it. Literally, you don't even need a party at that point.
Yeah.
Why is P so bad?
Go look it up. I don't want to explain it.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of
What?
shit. There's a lot of shit you can do. It literally can just stop fights and stuff. You can literally turn the tide. And I played with the Twilight in my Curse of Strahd. It was not fun. And he knew it was broken, and we decided to kill his character. because he could fly in the dark. He could see 300 feet in the distance. He can give everybody temporary hit points per round. It was insane. It was powerful as shit. And it was only a level 5.
Yeah.
If you got a higher level, you're fucking like, oh my god. It's like playing a Shepherd Druid, but Shepherd Druids take a while to get good, till they get higher level.
Yeah, you gotta go through the grueling parts of being a shepherd
Yeah, level
druid.
5, you're literally kitted out as a Twilight. And then once you get higher level, you are just impossible to kill. You would have to like just gung for it, and no one wants to like purposely gung for a player and make him feel like shit. Like all enemies attacking him only. That's kind of like no one wants to deal with that. I only do that if like they're trying to purposely 1v1 me, then sure. But if I'm just gunning for the healer and taking him out because he's super broken. It's not fair. Obviously, you can stop a Twilight for sure, but to go that far out your way to take him down that far it's not worth it. So I just don't allow
It does change combat.
There's obviously more classes. Like I'm gonna get Bigsby's hand. I know like I'm not really for like the D&D Beyond, but I'm still buying this shit because like it's all digital and stuff like that. It's still the prices haven't gone on digital, and I think a lot of people want to play Giants. So I was like, okay. It sucks they scrapped the Primeval Druid. They only releasing one subclass, which is bullshit in my opinion. Because usually their books have 2 subclasses they release, but it's only having one, which is the Barbarian. Path of the Giant.
Oh, wow.
But in that book,
Just
you can play
learn
a
to
half
throw
giant
stuff.
as well.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're allowing you to play half giant, so you can play like, and I think like the Frost, Fire, whatever, all of them. Hill. But
Back.
Live my Magnus fantasy.
yeah, that comes out in August, I believe. They postponed it because it was supposed to be in July, and then September comes out the Phandalin campaign, the expansion of it, which I'll be playing. It goes to level 12. So it's all about, it's a continuation of the story. So it's a whole new story of Phandalin, starts level 1, and then it goes into whatever. And then obviously I'm looking forward to playing other books besides the Forgotten Realms. Like I still want to play Forgotten Realms books, I like it, but of course I'm looking into other ones as well. Like Odyssey of the Dragonlord, which is another one I want to play. It's a very long campaign, but it's cool. Alright. As you guys take your long rests, you replenish yourselves, find yourself refreshed upon the next new day ahead of you. What you would like to do?
Did that
You guys,
return my max hit points? I was lowered to 103.
Correct.
you guys want to head back to the Radiant Citadel?
I don't know
Yes,
what we'll
I
do here.
believe we have accomplished our mission here.
She'll see if she can pick up some seeds for some of the different fruits here.
Sure. They're actually more expensive than the actual fruit.
That's fair. She'll pick up some seeds for each.
So each fruit that
I have to make my 3
so yeah, so
plant.
if you wanna, I'd say for a pack of seeds, it's about 5 gold, which is you can make like 50 fruits, trees.
She'll get a pack of oranges, a pack of lychees, and a pack of the white peaches.
Okay. All right. as you guys get yourself transported back towards Rainseal, as you say goodbye to Yongjin as you head back to your town.
I'd head back to my office and check in a bit, get the papers, probably drop off my very dirty white handkerchief, and proudly show off my blue one while I go towards finding my little kitty cat.
Okay. What will the rest of you all as you arrive?
Meant to go back to the House of Convalescence and see how the dogs have left the facilities.
Pretty bad mess, but they tried their best.
Man, you're getting better every time. Better every time.
Alyssa Wolf would just follow Mint back to the House of Convalescence.
Nothing seems to be different or new, but everything seems to be rather as it once was. Very laid back and chill. Paperwork is being given. Feifeng, go back to your normal routes as you see there is a job positioning opened, as there's only one between either you or Pax or Feifeng, which Pax is not currently here, but you see a sergeant position.
Interesting.
Extra faithing with their own team?
It's a bunch of fake creatures. You've been here longer than Matt, so you probably have more sway. Plus, you obviously have somebody else that is a sergeant themselves that can vouch for you.
I don't think I'm a person that would do well with such heavy responsibility.
Everything's going wrong. Well, why is everything burning? As everything feels fine and normal as you come back, nothing seems to be amiss. You can see the House of Compliments is working at full force, helping the sick and the weak, obviously sheltering people, doing their normal daily lives. Seems like everything is back to square one. Same with the shield bearers, as they're training new recruits, training and learning a lot as life's changing in the Radiant Citadel every day.
Alyssa will ask Alfie to make alterations to her armor if he has the time.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
She gives you some schematics to make it look more drow-like, not all corally.
Fair. I'm not a fan of the design, but it is your armor.